What does spiritual development mean? You may have wondered what to expect from spiritual development. Like the natural phases of growth we know from flowers, human development also has universal, typical phases or steps. The normal human being has an enormous potential that he can and will unfold in his natural development. Thus, in fact, what we call spiritual development is a deliberately abbreviated natural development. Human evolution, which normally takes many incarnations, is reduced to perhaps one incarnation with active spiritual training. The depositions of the mind and soul, the human personality, can grow from human greatness to divine cosmic greatness. For example, love in its lowest degree can be only a matter of attraction. Then it can mean taking care of oneself. In a higher aspect, it means taking care of others as well, and in its highest aspect, it becomes divine and is called the all-embracing love that includes all of creation. Thus, spiritual training indeed has the goal of balancing, clarifying, healing, strengthening, and refining the entire personality to the highest degree, to divine degrees. Thus, the spiritual seeker becomes first a complete, fully developed human being, and then a cosmic divine being. For outsiders, this is not really comprehensible, because they cannot understand the concept of cosmic nature. This is a matter of practical training and experience. But nevertheless, it is absolutely true. By refining the personality, the aspirant also activates and enlivens his higher aspects of existence, his spirit with its mental body and his soul, his astral body. As a consequence or side effect, he develops his mental and astral senses so that he can perceive on the higher planes of creation. Since other laws of nature apply there, things are possible that are unknown on the material plane. These things are considered miracles or spiritual powers and abilities. On the higher planes, they are actually quite normal, but for humans, certainly an honor and a sign of great spiritual maturity. In most cases, these supernormal things are bridging time and space, past and future, and also offer healing powers, special manifestation powers, and so on. In spiritual training, you will not only transform yourself, but also learn about all the hidden aspects of human nature, creation, and God. You will also travel the entire creation on higher levels, the entire solar system, and thus understand how creation works, how it is maintained and controlled. This means, among other things, that you will get to know the whole hierarchy of the beings of creation, of the administration, the spheres and realms with their inhabitants and spirits. In your highest training, you will not only meet deities, but you will become a deity yourself, a complete temple of God, and thus a true ambassador of God and a recognized authority in all creation. You will also be initiated into the cosmic language with which creation has been manifested. Thus you will indeed become capable of creating as God does. At this point your training is complete and is up to you in which arts and aspects of creation you specialize. You have achieved total mastery and absolute freedom in life. You can dissolve into the highest divine aspects of creation and unite with God beyond creation, returning to total oneness. Generally, spiritual masters come back to earth to fulfill divine missions for the benefit of humanity. So now you know what to expect. What I have described here applies to all spiritual traditions. There comes a point in spiritual development where cultural and religious aspects become less and less important, where the inner universal teachings become the only truth. In fact, no matter where you come from, in the end you feel at home everywhere and see only brothers and sisters, one big family. If you study the roots of spirituality, you will learn that the main spiritual traditions are very closely connected, like brothers and sisters of one family. Certainly, just here it is necessary to distinguish between the exoteric teachings for ordinary people with relatively low quality and the esoteric teachings for initiates with the highest quality. The esoteric teachings are universal and thus the true treasure of any genuine spiritual tradition, regardless of time and culture. It is also not uncommon for masters of one tradition to incarnate in another tradition to improve and develop the teachings. This supports the process of general refinement, which is an important aspect of the divine plans for humanity. So a true spiritual seeker should know about the deep relationships between the different spiritual traditions. We are one big spiritual family, and all our brothers and sisters offer us great inspiration. We just have to be receptive. In this way, we can grow together in the best way. And finally, the more you progress on the path, the more you will experience the hidden family of spirituality. We all come and live from the one source.